Hey church, we are still very much in the middle of a pandemic with COVID-19. It's obvious now America, the government, is taking all of this seriously. We all should. Just yesterday we heard our president strongly encourage social distancing and congregating in groups of less than 10 people. This matters. I've never seen anything like this in our lifetime. New York is shutting down restaurants, Ohio has closed all bars and restaurants statewide, and there's reasoning. They're trying to promote social distancing. So what is that? It is the intentional effort of Department of Public Health's attempt at slowing down the spread of a highly contagious disease by requiring large groups of people to not meet. You can practice this on an individual level. You can make sure you're not around people of 10 or more. If you remember the H2N2 influenza in 1957, we called it the Asian flu. We learned that it spread massively because of large gatherings like festivals or sporting events. Coughing on people, touching the same surfaces of people, it spreads the disease. The coronavirus is very similar. It's highly contagious. We don't have medicine to slow it down yet. Think about these numbers. On February 25th, there were over 78,000 cases and almost 2,500 deaths worldwide. Today, just 3 weeks later, we're over 180,000 cases and 7,000 deaths. In America alone, according to the CDC's website as of this morning, there are over 3,400 cases and 68 deaths. If we were to continue this for 3 more months, there will be millions of cases and hundreds of thousands of deaths. On March 13th, the New York Times reported that according to the Department of Health experts, they say that worst case scenario is we could see up to 1.7 million deaths in America alone. This is not to alarm you, but to inform you. If you haven't taken the coronavirus seriously yet, it's time. We must practice social distancing. No groups larger than 10, read all you can, inform yourself, know the signs, watch for symptoms, fever, cough, shortness of breath. Call your doctor if you think you have been exposed to COVID-19 or are developing these symptoms. Now, these symptoms can lay dormant inside of you for up to 14 days after exposure. This is why social distancing is so important. We could spread it or catch it by being around people and don't even know we have it. Actor Idris Elba announced yesterday that he contracted the disease and he never even had a symptom. This rightfully has caused concern and panic for local governments. Schools are closing, large gatherings such as the Wayne Theater and Blackfriar are closing up shop for several weeks. Chick-fil-A closed its dining hall yesterday. These companies are taking the lead on what's being called flattening the curve. Now, if you hadn't seen this chart yet, here's why this matters. By practicing social distancing, we are giving the healthcare industry a fighting chance to treat the disease. We must take social distancing seriously, or we will spread the disease in bunches. Let's say you and I will both contract the disease and we need to go to the hospital. By practicing social distancing, we're slowing down the spread of the virus, meaning we get it days apart and not at the same time. If less people get the disease less often, this means even if we both get it, we can share the same hospital bed, which flattens the curve. For this reason, First Baptist will not be worshiping this Sunday or March 29th. With the president advising against public gatherings of 10 or more for the next 15 days, this means we'll need to reevaluate worship come April. We haven't canceled everything on our calendar yet, but we're playing it week by week. You need to check our website, social media, be signed up for our newsletter. We're going to send multiple emails a week helping us navigate and how to pray for this pandemic. We can do this. It will be challenging and it'll be depressing, but stay in touch with us online and by phone. We are here to help. We love you. We want to support you and we want you to be healthy. So let's flatten the curve by practicing social distancing.